Hi, this is Al. Let's talk a little bit about citizen agency because that's been something that has been on my mind for the last couple of days. Last week, this organization called TGHI had an event called Gumzo Mashinani, in which they were going to talk to the community about the environment and what causes the environmental degradation that's happening in that area and what the community can do about it, because the community has to take ownership. The most interesting thing about that event that triggered me to think about citizen agency was this. In that community, Karachi, a lot of the people there were saying they don't have water, but they could not draw a line between deforestation and their lack of water. The fact that over the last 10 years, they have fully decimated those forests. But also, there's not that much data about it. There's anecdotal evidence that logging is happening, that charcoal burning is happening, and so on. But there isn't that much in the way of data, in a way that allows us to properly respond to it. Except if we use data that is satellite data to sort of look at what the world in Karachi was looking like from a topographical perspective, we begin to see a difference. What's the point I'm making here? Imagine a situation where we could make that topographical satellite data available to communities. Imagine a situation where people could actually count the number of trees that it would take to do smart agriculture, for them to bring back the rain and so on. And imagine if we could use that data to convince the community to think long term. Because the biggest challenge that they were talking about there is the fact that for the longest time, they were getting cash for trees. So you plant a tree and you get some cash, which is a short-term engagement. Unfortunately, these short-term interventions don't work. As soon as the organization that was providing cash for trees leaves, we don't take care of the tree anymore because there is no real incentive. If we have data, we can be able to convince communities that they can have citizen agency, that they can have a long-term view. And what I'm advocating for here is let's come together and go and support our community-based organizations to do more work in this respect, because there's an opportunity there to collect data that is relevant to communities. Over the last period, we've been working on citizen-generated data together with many communities since 2015, and we have seen the transformative ability of this data to change lives. So here's what I'm saying. If you would like to participate with us in working with communities, even at Maono, to go and explore how citizen-generated data can be done, how we can use data to get communities to help themselves even more, especially now in these very uncertain times, reach out to us. hello@openinstitute.africa is our email address. Our website is openinstitute.africa. Please reach out and we'll be happy to engage. Thank you.